Yo dog, welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I'll be showing you how to build the Xzibit door, but first of all we're going to spin around and check it out. So we can press either of these buttons on either side to open the door and go through to the other side where there is nothing much to see. So we can press the button and go back through to the front entrance. Now as I said, this is an Xzibit door. That means it's a door inside a door. If we press this and go into the correct position, then we'll be taken down to a secret entrance down below. And yes, you can use this in survival without taking any damage at all. For those of you who have been around my channel for some time, you may know this one as the Inception door. That's right, I decided to revisit this one, compact the redstone, and give it a new name as well. Since it's a door within inside a door, I thought it tied into the meme with the West Coast rapper Xzibit pretty well, and that's why it's called the Xzibit door. So what we're going to do is strip back some of this wood, take a closer look at the redstone, and then I'll show you how to build it. I've stripped back the aesthetic blocks around the door. Now we can see this thing a lot clearer. So there are 4 inputs first of all. You can see 2 at the front, there's 2 at the back as well, and the ones at the back will power the redstone on either side, but all of this will redirect into the single piece of redstone on this side over here, which will power the block next to it. Push the piston up and the cauldron will turn on the comparator, which will turn off this redstone torch. Now all of this redstone up here is powering a Jeb door, which is currently on, so it means the Jeb door is closed. So when this turns off, these blocks are going to retract and the pistons on the side are going to pull them into the side. So let's quickly press the button and see that in action. When the power comes back on, the door closes again. Now while that's happening, a signal of redstone is also being transmitted down here. So it's Bud powering this piston right here. This is a half slab, so it doesn't power the one to the side of it. And that means when it becomes unpowered that this block of redstone is going to pull upwards and activate the piston at the bottom. So if you look right now, you can see that the floor here is actually retracted from the middle, which is below the pistons at the back. So when we press the button, those get extended out. Let's do that once more so we can see it in action. And then when it's unpowered, they get retracted. So if the player is standing in the pistons at the back, they're then going to fall through down onto the platform at the bottom. To build this contraption, you're going to need an area of land that is 6 blocks wide and 5 blocks deep, and this thing is going to be 3 blocks into the ground and 4 blocks above the ground, so 7 in total. And I've used the glass blocks here to mark where the entrance and exit of this thing is, and also the exit to the secret entrance. So if you're going to use this for its main purpose, you're going to drop down below onto this platform that I've marked out. So now you can see where the exit for that bit is going to be, and for the regular door as well. So hopefully all of that will help you build this, as it's, not all above ground. But anyway, if we look in this chest, you can see all of the things that you need to build this. So gather up all of those materials, and then we'll be able to build this door. We are going to start construction by wiring up the inputs, and what I did over on that side is I used half slabs, and they're not actually necessary, and I realised they're going to be kind of awkward to work with as well. So just place down regular blocks like this, and we're removing the ones on the corner just to be efficient, which is always good. So we just need to do that. Now these 4 blocks right here are where your inputs are going to be. A piece of redstone on each of them, and then a block above, and it's the one above that's going to be powered. So at the front here, what you want to do is put your buttons on the front like so, and at the back you want to put them on the inside. Now depending what you want to do with the back, you could actually put them on this side as well, but at the front you want to have them on the front of the blocks, because this is where the door closes. So now that we've done that, let's put down some more redstone. We need some going around like this, and then we need to put in 2 repeaters, one facing in this direction and the other one's going to point into this block right here. And then what we need to do is place down part of the floor. So I've made the floor out of half slabs. It needs to be for these 2 blocks, but you might as well make all of it out of slabs like that. The next step is to build the Jeb door and the corridor that surrounds it. So we're going to start off by actually placing blocks outside of our building zone, so we can place ones on the inside facing in the correct direction, which will be the pistons. So we're going to put a group of 4 of them like this. Then we're going to drop down below, place one below, this is not part of the Jeb door, and put a slab in front of it like so. So same thing again on this side, one below with a slab in front of it, then we can remove the block behind it. Now on top of that slab, what we can do is place 2 pistons facing forwards, so the first one at the bottom, then the one on top. Same thing on the other side, 2 blocks in front of them, and then that's the pistons and the blocks of your Jeb door. So now what we're going to do is fill in this space on the corridors behind, and then we're also going to go above and fill in the space along the corridor like this, and then place 3 blocks on either side above the pistons. So here we want to put a repeater, put that on the 3rd setting, same thing on the other side facing in the opposite direction, then 4 pieces of redstone, 2 on either side, and last of all we're going to put a redstone torch at the back here. So now you should see the Geb door close correctly. If we remove the torch it should open again, so you can do that to check that you built it correctly. Now we need to add the redstone to control the slabs that get extended at the bottom here when the door opens. So to do that we're going to place a slab here, another one there, same thing on the other side. Both of those need to be slabs, by the way. Then you can put down some redstone and you can see that that connects, so put a full block above it like so, and then a repeater pointing into that full block on either side. Then we can go down below, place a sticky piston facing downwards below that slab, and then below that we're going to put a block on the bottom of the sticky piston. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Now what we need to do is wire up the input so it can actually activate the entire contraption. So over on this side we need a block adjacent to that redstone. Above it a sticky piston facing upwards, a cauldron, put some water in the cauldron, and then put a comparator here pointing into the block with the redstone torch above it. And believe it or not, we've now done it, so let's give this thing a quick test. You can see when it opens the floor is there in the middle. If we do that from down below you'll be able to see the pistons on the side extend and then retract again. So let's see it in action. Again, if you're in survival mode, you're not going to take any damage. You just stand right here between the pistons and you go down below. And that is actually it for this Minecraft tutorial. If you have enjoyed it, please do leave a like on the video. It will be greatly appreciated. And check out the tutorials playlist for more awesome contraptions. But that's it from me this video. Well, download in the description box. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you next time.